Buddy, oh my gosh, happy freaking Monday. Happy Monday. All right, so I whatchamacallit, I have not done a live get ready with me, not a live, but I haven't done a get ready with me in ages, like in so long. So I figured we would get ready, I would do my makeup, I would come on here and we could do my makeup together and have a discussion. I hope you guys are doing awesome. And yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that I actually um, was thinking about over this past weekend when it comes to having an ostomy. Right, as a lot of you know, good morning. As a lot of you know, I'm in an ostomy, so I have an ostomy bag, and I was shocked to learn. I'm going to do this. I was shocked to learn that some people don't know, and it's not everybody, but some of us don't, like everybody. I think this is something new for me to talk about, so I'm getting kind of a little nervous. So bear with me for a second. So it was shocking to me because not many people. I was on a call. Let me start over. I was on a call, and somebody said, don't be a butthole. Everybody has a butthole, but you don't need to be one. And I started to think about it. I'm like, I'll have one. I have a butthole. And somebody went, what? And I was like, yeah, good morning. I'm like, I don't have one. I don't have one. It's, some people that are in ostomies, and the majority of us that are in ostomies don't have one, guys. They sew that up. People don't know that. So I just figured I would take a second to let you know that. I'm not sure. Let me know. Say good morning. Say good morning in the chats. Say good morning in the comments. Let me know where you're coming in from. And let me know if you had no idea, that you absolutely had no idea that was even a thing, that was even a thing for people with ostomies. So I am going to be doing my makeup this morning, and you guys are we're gonna hang out. It's been a long time. Oh gosh, lighting over here is not so great. So yes, this is how I do my makeup. If you're a makeup artist, don't freak out on me, okay? I just literally apply my foundation with my fingers, and then I come in with a brush. But it's been a really long time since we've done this together. Because remember back in the day, I don't know, you may not know this, but it was 8 years ago, guys, 8 years ago. So everything I do goes from before cancer, after cancer, before my ostomy, after my ostomy, right? I guess that's how I live my life now. But 8 years ago or so, I, along with a bunch of other amazing women, sold a makeup line from a famous model, right? She did it as a direct sales company. And I used to get on here every day, at least get on Facebook every single day and do my makeup. And because we sold makeup. And so it became a thing to do. So now I haven't done it in a really long time online. So anyways, I've been using It Cosmetics foundation, the CC cream with the 50 plus SPF in it. Absolutely amazing. Loving it so far. And then this is Fenty's contour stick, because way back when, I used to love putting my makeup on and having a contour stick. It just made it all easy. So yeah, I just kind of outline what I want to do with the contour stick. And then this is my Merit, another great company, highlighter. Just put it right here, down your nose. All right. And we're going to get a little highlighter in here. All right, highlighter. And then Merit also has a great blush, right? Now, I look kind of funny, right? Drawing on my face as a 50-plus-year-old woman. I'm still doing this stuff, right? And then you just blend it in, guys. Look, you just blend it in. Nice and easy. So you don't look like a freak walking around. Good morning. How are you? Oh my gosh. I have realized, again, being over 50, can anybody else relate to this? I need my glasses to see anything. So I see some comments coming up. So let me put my glasses on for a second so I can say hello. Oh my gosh. Hi, how is it going, everybody? Oh my gosh. Thank you all for joining in. So awesome to see you on here. And my glasses are even spotty. All right, so that's it. So you come in, I came in with my contour stick. Did you see how simple this is? Like literally so simple. You don't have to be crazy when it comes to your makeup. You really don't. Especially ladies, as we age, we don't need a whole lot going on. Yes, I still curl my lashes. And oh, I found I've been using this amazing collagen, guys, since March. I've always used collagen. I've always used some great collagens. There's some great ones out there. So I use this great collagen. But I started using this new beautiful one in March that you do for 10 days on, 20 days off. And my lashes are growing. My nails, I have to keep saying this, my nails have been growing like crazy, all that stuff. My hair is growing, right? Finally got it to its own color from all the blonde for all the years. So yeah, so all that. Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to use this I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette. We're not using a lot. I'm not going to go crazy with my makeup today because it's just office stuff all day. But I'm using the lighter one on my lid. Just putting it on there. And this palette I got, this is just Sephora's palette, right? Is this the Sephora one? No, sorry, it's the Morphe. So the Morphe palette, I got it at Sephora. All right. And does anybody still do that when you're doing your eyeshadow? Making our funny faces as we're doing our eyeshadow. All righty, we're almost done. But guys, as I was saying in the beginning of this live, if you're just joining in, I was educating a little bit about having an ostomy, right? So a lot of people don't know what it is. And then a lot of people didn't know that a lot of people who have an ostomy also have what we call it. We call it a Barbie butt because basically we're sewed up, right? So having an ostomy, your stool is redirected or your urine is redirected and it's redirected through your abdomen wall into a bag that is applied to your body. And when that happens for a lot of people, not always, some people still have their rectum the same because they may be able to have it reversed. But for people who are permanent ostomates, yeah, they sew that baby up. And yeah, I'm talking about this live on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. It's just something you guys need to know, I think, right? All right, so now we've got all that done. Now I gotta comb these crazy brows again. Aging, being over 50 and aging, I'm starting to get those weird wiry brows that kind of grow kind of up. And then I'm constantly trimming. Guys, this age thing, I don't know. I'm happy that I'm still here. I'm happy I'm alive and I'm happy I'm going through it. But, because life is to be enjoyed. But I'll tell you, some of the things that come along with it, I don't know. All right, so that, like I said, that was the Morphe palette that I just used. And now we're going to throw on some mascara, some lipstick, and call it a day. That's it. That's all we got today. So I hope you guys have a good Monday planned. I know I have this, and then I have some meetings later on. I have a lot of content that I need to start creating for Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, right? Because when you're on here and you use this as your business, you need to be on here and you need to be creating content and putting out videos. So I have a question for you guys. What would you want to learn more from me? Okay. I mean, a lot of times I look at this and everybody's like, you need to niche down what your social media is. You need to niche down what your social media is. And I'm like, I'm an ostomate. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm a woman over 50. I'm into working out. I love beauty. I'm way into health. I love wine. I say health and wine in the same sentence, right? There's balance, right? I love wine. Um, I speak on stages. I have the podcast. There's so much to me. And I know that you guys, there's so much to you guys as well, right? So when we're doing the social media thing and everybody's like, you need to niche down to have a topic to talk to somebody about, it makes it a little difficult because we want to be so many different things, right? But I think the biggest thing that I'm known for now is the fact that I'm in an ostomy, and I'm not ashamed of that. And I'm glad that we're talking about it, talking about being in an ostomy online a lot more than we used to. Because I'll tell you, back in the day, back 8+ years ago, when I first thought I was going to have to be in an ostomy bag, for those of you who've been along with me for the ride for that long, oh, see, hey, pay attention, who've been along with me for the ride that long, a lot of people said you did it with such great grace and ease. You know, your life changed. You did it with such like grace and ease. And let me tell you, behind the scenes, it wasn't so graceful. Behind the scenes, it was really messy. There were a lot of temper tantrums. There was a lot of, I don't want this to happen. There was a moment, there were a few moments where I said to my surgeon, and I did say this to my surgeon, do not put me in a colostomy bag. Do not put me in an ostomy. Let me figure out what's going on before you put me in an ostomy. If you go in there and it's cancer and it's this and it's that, do not do it. Do not put me in a bag. To the point where the poor surgeon had to scream at me and yell at me and say, hey, listen, my job is to save your life. That's my job. And if you come out of the surgery in an ostomy bag, it is the last resort. It's the last thing I want to do, but it's the only thing that I'm going to be able to do to save your life. And I think when he said that, it was like a slap in the face, like not a slap, it was like a wake up call. Not a true slap in the face. It was like a wake up call to say, hey, Leanne, you know what? You're being an idiot. You're being a moron. Are you really that vain? I had to look at it at that point. Am I really that vain that I would rather have a tag on my toe, or live this life? And there's so many people, guys, that I've heard of that would rather have the tag on their toe than live a life in an ostomy because they don't understand. So I have to give a lot of praise to a lot of people who are out onto social media, who are talking about being in an ostomy, talking about living in an ostomy, showing their stomas, right? Stoma is the actual opening of the ostomy, is the whole thing, right? The stoma is the mouth of your colon. They call that a stoma. Showing their stomas, showing bag changes, and a lot of people bringing a lot of awareness out into the world. I have to commend them because it needs to be known, because you do get a second chance at life. An ostomy doesn't hold you back. An ostomy doesn't hold you back from living a life that you want to live. Guys, a lot of people that I interview on the Beautiful Bag podcast, and if you don't know about it, I do have a podcast called The Beautiful Bag where I share my own personal stories, and I share a lot of other people's stories on the podcast about how they lived their lives in bags, how they got into the bags. I mean, was it Crohn's? Was it colitis? Was it cancer? Was it EDS? Was it unknown? I've actually interviewed people who they're in an ostomy, but they don't know, their body just wasn't working, and they couldn't find an answer to what was going on with them. I mean, that's scary stuff. But these people are living their lives, like truly, truly, truly living their lives. And just like me, I mean, you guys see me out there. I'm out there traveling and doing all the things. And can you imagine? I have my children. I have my grandchildren. I've watched the oldest get married. I've watched all the children, get into relationships and have partners. And we have grandchildren now. And I've traveled all over the world since then, and I've spent so much great time with my friends. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I didn't agree to that surgery? If I would have just said no? Can you imagine? It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad because there's a lot of people over the years who have said no to that, right? Said no to life and yes to a tag on the toe. So, anyways, got a little deep there, but that's okay because that's what we're doing today. Again, I turn these on sometimes and I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. So sometimes I'm babbling and I apologize for that. And sometimes I'm coming up with some things that I think needs to be discussed. I think it needs to be discussed. So if you found a little value in some of the babble, leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts and come in and say hello. But anyways, makeup is done. Makeup is on. I'm getting ready for the rest of the day. I'm going to go get on to my meetings. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday. We'll talk soon.